Ah, yes. Another day in the life, y'all. You know, I did a live a little while back on the situation of Nature Boy in Nicaragua when he got arrested then. Nobody believed me. You know, I got talked about, hated on, all kinds of stuff. But I told people that it wasn't over. That would not be the last time. And, you know, even I sat back and I was a little skeptical about this little last time it was reported that he was arrested. And I said, just wait, just wait. Didn't say much on it. And I really had to sit down and have a talk with myself about making this particular video. Because I really don't talk about Nature Boob, you know? There's so many other people that are more qualified than myself to have this conversation. And while we don't have all the details and charges and things like that as we did before, we do know that Panama International Police have 17 people in custody, as well as including two minors rather. So they have them and the babies. Now I questioned the fact that Velvet went back for whatever reason with her child, but I knew something bad would come out of that. But in true Carbon Nation fashion, Nature Boob MO, they left on the run. Running around like Bunny and the Clydesdale. All right? Them and a baby. And now they've all been held or detained pending deportation if it hasn't already happened. Again, you know? Made me play several songs in my head. You know? Like, where do I run to? You know, is this the end? Or The End by the Doors. That's a pretty awesome song, y'all. You know, and I might say this is just my reflections coming back from the funeral that I just attended in UU. You know, funerals are a time for reflection, you know. But I dare to say that, again, this ain't the end. That fool got more lives than a cat. Okay? But y'all have to think about it. I mean, they ran off and left what they called family. You know, the Carbon Nation. The two of them ran off. And I mean, if I was a member of Carbon Nation, I would really be sitting back and thinking right about now. You know, how much of a fool I was and why I'm sitting here putting my life and limb to protect these two people who don't give a damn about me so much that they left us sitting here with the idea and shot me, you know, shot smoke up, you know, they behinds. Still trying to watch my verbiage, y'all. Shot smoke up they behind about, you know, how they was supposed to protect them too, while you putting yourself in danger, your child in danger, what have you, so they can run. For what? What good is that gonna do me? That would be my thought. You know? They running from country to country. I mean, you gotta understand there's only so far you can run. You know, and you was talking about going to Africa. That's not a good idea. Africa would be your last run. Okay? That's a big old landmass there. Africa's huge. But I digress. You know, this stop right here should make some people stop and think. And you know, I really don't put too much faith in people who leave Carbon Nation because they always end up coming back. This is like Joy's second rodeo, right? And she decided to leave, but I will say it is very entertaining because she did say F your couch with this. You know, you have to think about it, because there was some key words in that video when she was trying to leave, and she was saying, they're trying to convince me not to leave. They're trying to convince me not to leave. The one that sparked my attention and caught my head, I've already talked to them down there. I've already talked to some people down there, or I've talked to those people down there. Whichever way she said it, she talked to somebody down the hill. Anybody stop and think about who she talked to? And she got a lot of evidence on their phone, bruh. Okay? Now, in the article that I read, which is a Panamanian article, they were talking about what they were accused of and how many countries they got kicked out of. Not left voluntarily, they got kicked out of, deported from. You know, all the previous places they got deported from. There were accusations of child abuse, sexual coercion, excuse me. There's a lot of things that they were accused of. Wonder how much of that is true. You know, if you think, in my mind, all of it's true. That's just my own personal perspective. You know, I can't say yay or nay. I am not in the legal field. I'll be the first to admit that. But I'm a pretty intelligent person. You know, they running for a reason. They ain't running for no reason. They ain't going country to country in South America for no reason. There's a reason why Nature Boy can't come back to the U.S. for any length of time, y'all. Okay? And I dare to say that jail is the least of his worries here in the U.S. Okay? But you're running through all these South American countries hoping that you'll find some shelter, but you keep doing the same damn thing. Now, you know, the old heads used to tell me that the definition of insanity is doing the same exact damn thing over and over again, hoping for a different result. I dare to say that they were right, because you keep doing the same damn thing everywhere you go, hoping that this time it'll stick. This time I'll be able to do what I want to do and how I want to do, no matter how immoral it is. And, you know, I've heard a lot of people talk about how they're not doing anything illegal because they haven't had charges. No, they keep running whenever there's an investigation open. I dare to say if they stay still long enough and follow that investigation through, there will be some real charges. Some very severe charges. Okay? So, like I said, we don't have all the details of what's going on, where they're going to be at next, what exactly is going on, and how they got caught up. Because I think that's really kind of funny that they left the rest of Carbonation, and yet all of them got rounded the F up. Okay? They wasn't too far. But, yeah. I don't report, like I said before, I don't report on Nature Boy a lot. But I'm going to keep my eye on this one, because this is particularly amusing to me. This is particularly amusing to see which way they're going to run next. And if this is indeed a reality situation, when like one of them reality shows, I guess they're going to change the script to Love on the Run. I don't even know what to call it anymore. This ain't gonna be long, y'all. I just thought I would pop in and get my 7 chuckles for the day with Nature Boy once again in jail. It makes me wonder how that ulcer is doing. And is this particular, little stay in jail going to acerbate that situation, or is it going to be better because he knows that he has his family with him this time? Although that would make me pretty damn uncomfortable if I knew that my woman and my child were locked up because of some BS that I decided to lead everybody into. You know? which is what his whole doctrine is BS. You know, first we're vegan and now we're not vegan, and we're vegan again. Now we're not vegan. The whole downloads situation, and that's a whole nother thing. The zoo file thing, that's a whole nother. I mean, come on now. They have gone through a range of depravity. I dare to say that is going to that's gonna put a damper on things when they get to digging a little bit deeper into what they really doing. Right? That's gonna be the thing to catch them up. And even if you didn't do it and you're there with them, guilt by association. You watched it happen and you didn't report it. That's going to be the kicker. And to all the new members that rush their butt over there just to be locked up, I would like to say that you're pretty darn special, and not in a good way. That's it for a while, y'all. I got to get back to real life. I'ma holler at y'all on the flip side. Peace.